Hey, welcome back to ItsRJTV, doing another Golf Clash video. I had a subscriber of mine, Michael Bonnet, ask me if I could give him some help on, I don't know how to say this, Namhae Cliffs. Okay, so there's two Namhae Cliffs. He did put a 5 in the comments, so this is the one I'm thinking he's talking about. And I got to talk kind of fast here. Well, this is the other person taking their turn. As you see, they're curling it, though. You don't need the special ball, though. What you want to do is when you set this shot up, depending on how the wind is blowing in or out, is you want the ball to land right approximately where it was, you know, really close to the green, and you want to put backspin all the way on and curl it all the way to the right, as you'll see I'm about to do here. First thing you do, you bring it over, backspin down, and now I'm going to zoom in, and with a 1.2 mile an hour wind, which really isn't that bad, I didn't have to zoom in, and I'm very close to the rough, but because the wind was blowing out, I know I'm going to do okay. And as you can see, this is the hardest shot. This is the hard part of this course. Now, I haven't been playing this tour. I've been playing Tour 7 lately, so I am a little rusty. I'm not going to win all these games that I'm talking about, but hopefully I can give you guys some tips. So this is where I made my mistake because I didn't remember it, you know, what exactly I did here, how I let the ball roll, things like that. But that is the main thing, is landing up there. If you take the long way, you're basically giving yourself a one-stroke penalty. And if you're going to try to eliminate that one-stroke penalty taking the long way where you're not jumping to the cliff, then you're going to have to pull all the way back and hope for a perfect or great shot. And this really only works with the extra mile. I'm sure you can get it to work with other clubs, but the extra mile has the perfect amount of curl, the perfect distance. You don't have to overpower your shot, so accuracy will be a lot better. I highly doubt you have problems here, Michael, in terms of, you know, your approach. As you can tell, you know, I thought that the ball was going to roll just a little more. I'm also not used to using a Viper, but I figure you probably have a Viper, so I didn't want to bring in my sniper. And, you know, I'm really hoping that you have the extra mile and that you have a Viper. If you don't have these clubs, get them. Keep your eye on the shopping cart at the bottom. Definitely worth it to have these clubs, and you know, these are the clubs that are going to get you closest to the hole. And there's another Namhae Cliffs tour, but I believe that one's 4, so I don't think he was talking about that one, but I'm going to include it in this video because it's also a very tricky shot. So going along here, all right, it's my turn. Now, when I used to play, when I was on this tour and I got used to it and good at it, I got a heck of a lot closer than this. These are scary shots when everything's shaking, and I ended up losing here, I believe. Yeah, I didn't get the hole in, or the ball in the hole, so I took a loss. But anyway, the hard part is that cliff jumping. If you don't have the extra mile for whatever reason, it's not worth it to jump that cliff off of the driver. It's much better to just go straight and, you know, try your best to get that club. Now, this is Namhae Cliffs, I hope I'm saying that right, 4. So I just figured I'd throw this one in because it's the same type of deal, except there's no curl on this one. And I can't tell if this is me or him taking the shot. Oh, it's me. You want to, even though the wind's blowing favorably for me, which makes this shot a lot easier, you always got to overpower this shot slightly, not much. See how little I'm overpowering it? And by going this way instead of taking the long way, I have a really good shot at a chip-in for my next shot, which unfortunately I don't make here. Now, when the wind is blowing in your face at any more than 3 miles an hour, being the skill level that you probably are on this course, I would not suggest you taking this shortcut. I would just go the long way and play it safe. And if the other guy wants to take the chance, if he's that much better of a player, then there's a good opportunity that, you know, he'll end up in the water. And, you know, right there, he's down 1 stroke right off the bat. So as you can see, we both made it over easily. Again, this is another club where you got to use the extra mile because if you're using the big topper or the rocket or the quarterback or the rock, you're going to just have to overpower it insanely, and you're going to lose all your accuracy. And then from here you get a nice wedge shot. As you can see, I can get close, but unfortunately I'm not good enough to get it in. And there it is. So I really hope this video helps you out. I didn't want to make this tutorial too long because it's very specific to one subscriber. However, all of my subscribers are extremely, insanely important to me, and I have absolutely no problem making these for you guys. If you leave it in the comments, let me know where you're struggling. I may not win the matches that I'm playing because I'm so used to a different tour. But, you know, on the other hand, Michael, thank you. I see that I'm definitely rusty on Asia Pacific, and the new tournament coming up is also on Asia Pacific. So if I want to do any good in the tournament coming up, I need to be down here practicing anyway. And right now, guys, if you are on Asia Pacific and, you know, within this video being like 3 or 4 days old, you're going to run into a lot of stiff competition because a lot of people are practicing, trying to shake the rust off for the tournament. I had to play this over and over and over and over and over again, so you know, I could get the Namhae cliffs in there, but it was worth it, you know, to make a subscriber happy. Now I'm going to make this video nice and purty. I believe we went to a shootout here, and if this is the shootout I'm thinking of, I just want to make a quick comment on it. Yep, I said good luck. So if this is the one, yes, this is. This is very deceiving. Your ball is going to go over that curve there on the left hand side. See, it's going over that curve, but you're also, there's another jump that you go over near the top if you look like where his target's at right now. Wind affects the ball mightily here. So you think to yourself, a normal 4.5 mile an hour wind that isn't even going completely sideways, oh, I don't need to adjust that much. No, you need to over adjust, because as you could see, both of us were aiming to the right. He actually gets perfectly, I mean, I guess you can get a little closer than he did. But once again, I'm not used to this course. I was used to it. This used to be my favorite shootout hole. I always got within 2 yards, 1 yard, you know, with practice, but because I'm out of practice, I can't really hit it so often. So I believe he beats me. I needed to move even further over. Now it's a 5.1 mile an hour wind, but if you look at it, it's diagonal. So not all 5.1 miles an hour is pushing the ball to the right. It's kind of slightly to the right and slightly forward. I needed to go more, and you could tell already where the ball was coming down. It's on the right of the flag. Plus, the ball's going to turn around towards the right, which shows me that I'm not close enough to get the win. So, Michael Bonnet, I hope I'm saying your name right. I hope this video helped you. If it didn't, let me know in the comments. Anyone else have any questions or comments? Or, you know, if you're not yet a subscriber, please hit subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. Thank you so much for making my channel possible. Have a great day.